everyone and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being along here today with me, and I really appreciate you being here. And I hope you're all well and that you're enjoying the summer holidays, the first week of the summer holidays. Those of you who've got children, I hope that you're coping all right, but having loads of fun too. And some of you might be taking a break and having a holiday. I hope that you're having a really nice time, getting some rest and recuperation, but also having a bit of sparkle too. I'm going on a little trip tomorrow. I'm going to Krakow for 2 nights, and I'm super excited because it's the first break that I've had in a long time, and it's somewhere I've never been before. I'm really looking forward to it. However, I'm pretty anxious about it because, well, I always do get quite anxious about traveling because I find airports a little bit stressful, and you know, the heat and the queues and making sure you've got everything, passports, tickets, all of that kind of stuff. I find really quite stressful anyway. But this time is the first time that I'm traveling overseas to another country since the cancer diagnosis, and that is for me pretty scary. It feels like a giant leap of faith because to me, I'm frightened of getting ill again, and the thought of getting ill again in another country when you don't know the language, you don't understand the medical system, you've got your insurance but you're not sure if it's sufficient for you. There's a lot of these fears that I've got in my mind, but I really do have to step over that. I know after the 2 surgeries and having the kidney infection, that really knocked me, and it's really affected my confidence in my health. However, I really need to step over this, and I want you to come along with me, and it would be great if you came along and just shared this experience with me, and hopefully it might help some of you guys who might be feeling a bit similar in a similar situation.
Does anyone else get really stressed about packing cases for a holiday trip? Honestly, it's just a nightmare. The weather is supposed to be really sunny, 26 degrees, but also raining. That's quite a challenge. Because of a scald in my foot, I can't wear any shoes that cover the top of my feet, so that's been fun. But anyway, all sorted. Ready for the off, eh? Whew.
Good morning, it's the day of travelling. Whew. Just waiting for the taxi now, so yeah, I think I've got everything. I do hope so. And it's here, so let's go. Woo.
Off to the airport we went, and then that was it, a case of going through the security and up the stairs of doom. Oh dear, no turning back now, pet. That's it. You know what? I have no idea why I overreact about everything and expect the worst, because, you know, we got there and the flight was perfectly fine. Honestly, we got there. And Krakow is so pretty. I was really happy to be there. How lush is it being a tourist, exploring places for the first time, seeing everything through fresh eyes? We're so lucky, aren't we, to be able to see new things and experience new things. We must have walked miles, miles and miles, but we had so much fun. There's nothing like that headspace though, that freedom in your mind where you're not being tormented with thoughts of fear and panic. That freedom helped me in so many other ways too. I don't know about anybody else, but After the cancer, I've been really worried about enjoying small treats because of the fear of hurting myself or making myself ill again. And the freedom of just being able to enjoy whatever I wanted was so nice. However, all good things come to an end. And then the fear was back. And you know exactly what I'm going to say, don't you? The flight was absolutely fine. I didn't get ill. I was perfectly fine. The flights were great. And yes, it poured. I had my umbrella, my shoes were open and absolutely wringing wet. But you know what? I don't care. Because my pockets were absolutely bursting, full to the brim. And as expected, the storm came anyway. But I danced in the rain, and that's how I know that I am coming.